There comes a moment in every chosen person's life when someone you poured into suddenly decides to walk away, act brand new, or replace you with someone they think is easier to control, more convenient, or less demanding of authenticity. They convince themselves that you are replaceable, that your presence is optional, and that they can find someone who gives what you naturally give without effort, sacrifice, or depth. What they rarely understand in that moment is that people like you do not show up twice. You were not sent into their life to entertain them or pass time. You were a divine placement, a destiny connector, a source of grounding, healing, support, nourishment, elevation, and truth. When people lose someone like you, they don't just lose companionship or communication. They lose a spiritual advantage they didn't even recognize was sustaining them. When they replaced you, they thought they were upgrading, simplifying, or escaping accountability. They believed the grass was greener somewhere else. They believed your stability was something everyone had. They believed your energy was something anyone could duplicate. But time has a way of revealing the truth that ego tries to hide. You were never the one who could be swapped out like a spare part. You were the one they were supposed to grow with, learn from, and build beside. And now the silence is catching up to them. The void is loud. The absence is screaming. The presence they took for granted is now the presence they can't recreate with anyone else. Because even though they replaced you, what they're now realizing is simple but painful. They can't find another you. Chapter 2. You carried an energy they didn't understand. Energy isn't something people can explain, but it's absolutely something people feel. You brought clarity, peace, insight, creativity, softness, strength, laughter, spiritual safety, emotional honesty, and intuitive guidance. You brought the type of energy that makes people better without even trying. You brought the kind of presence that elevates the room, shifts the atmosphere, and inspires people to operate at a higher level. People often grow attached to your energy even while pretending they don't need it. They depend on your wisdom while denying your value. They rely on your strength while minimizing the impact you have on them. That's the tragedy of losing someone who's rare. The rarity only becomes visible when it's no longer accessible. When they replaced you, what they didn't realize was that they were replacing something spiritual with something superficial. They tried to replace your depth with something shallow. They tried to replace your loyalty with convenience. They tried to replace your divine insight with someone who simply knows how to pretend. But imitation is never the same as authenticity. It doesn't matter who they choose next, because no matter how hard they try, they cannot duplicate your heart or your soul. This is where you need to pause and say it with your chest. They can't find another me. If you're watching, take a moment and comment those exact words. Comment, they can't find another me. The truth that people rarely admit out loud is that the replacement always feels your shadow. They feel the comparison. They feel the standard you set. They feel the expectations they can't meet. They feel the spiritual weight of trying to be you without your history, without your experiences, without your purity of heart, and without your depth of character. The replacement was never chosen because they were better. They were chosen because they were easier. They were chosen because they didn't challenge their growth. They were chosen because they didn't expose truth, trigger healing, or demand accountability. But what's easy in the beginning becomes heavy in the long run. What's convenient eventually becomes boring. What's simple eventually becomes unfulfilling. Your absence has become the silent teacher. It is showing them everything your presence used to provide. And while they may pretend on the outside that everything is fine, deep down they know something is missing. Something they thought they could live without, but now realize was irreplaceable. It was you. It has always been you. It will always be you. People who lack emotional maturity rarely recognize value in real time. They only understand it through contrast. It takes losing you to understand your worth. It takes being around people who lack depth to appreciate your depth. It takes experiencing inconsistency to appreciate your reliability. It takes being surrounded by selfishness to recognize your generosity. Life has a way of revealing that the person who stood beside them with love, support, honesty, and loyalty was the blessing, not the burden. Many people don't lose you because you were difficult. They lose you because they were careless. They didn't know how to handle someone rare. They didn't know how to honor someone genuine. They didn't know how to receive someone who wasn't playing games or withholding love. You were a gift, and not everyone is prepared for what they pray for. Not everyone is ready for what they're given. Some people sabotage their blessings simply because they don't recognize one when they see it. And now they're searching for pieces of you in people who don't have the capacity to match your soul. But that's the biggest lesson life will always teach them. You can replace the person, but you can never replace the soul that made that person unforgettable. The fact that they replaced you doesn't mean you lost. It means you were removed from situations that no longer aligned with your destiny. Sometimes rejection is divine protection. Sometimes disconnections are spiritual redirections. Sometimes being replaced is the universe clearing space for people who are actually worthy of you. You are stepping into a season where your energy will be appreciated, not drained. Your value will be recognized, not ignored. Your presence will be respected, not taken for granted. What left your life was not a loss, it was a release. What walked away was not your soulmate, your friend, or your destiny. It was a chapter that had served its purpose. Your elevation required separation. The universe knew what was coming for you, and it knew the people who were not allowed to go with you. Their exit was not an accident, it was alignment. Their replacement of you was not rejection, it was revelation. It showed who they truly are, and it showed who you truly are becoming. Even though you're strong, even though you're chosen, even though you're spiritually aligned, it still hurt. It hurt because you loved deeply. It hurt because you gave sincerely. It hurt because you were trying to build something real. You didn't deserve to be replaced. You deserved loyalty, communication, honesty, and respect. But the healing begins when you stop personalizing their decisions. They didn't replace you because you lacked anything. They replaced you because they lacked maturity. They replaced you because they lacked vision. They replaced you because they lacked the emotional intelligence required to maintain someone of your caliber. When you understand that, the pain begins to lift, peace begins to settle, confidence begins to return, your power begins to rise. This chapter of your life is about reclaiming your identity, reclaiming your worth, reclaiming your confidence, and stepping into a new season where you no longer question what you bring to the table. You are the table. You are the blessing. You are the rare one. And they can replace a seat, but they can never replace the soul that made the seat valuable. Chapter 7. The undeniable truth: they can't find another you. The truth is simple. They will search, they will compare, they will try to recreate, but they will fail. There is no substitute for authenticity, no imitation for spiritual depth, no duplication for a divine connection. They can date 10 people, 20 people, or 100 people, but none of them will carry your heart, your intuition, your wisdom, your humor, your patience, your loyalty, your energy, or your vision. What made you special was not your appearance or your presence alone, but the combination of everything you carry. What you hold cannot be replaced. What you offer cannot be bought. Who you are cannot be fabricated. You are one of one. You are rare by design. You are chosen by nature. You are valuable by default. If you're watching this message, remind your soul and declare it boldly: they can't find another me. Type it in the comments and claim it. These messages take time, energy, and spiritual effort to create, and your contribution helps keep this mission alive. If this message has blessed you, encouraged you, awakened you, or strengthened you, take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And if you feel led, use the Buy Me a Coffee link in the description to contribute to the growth of this channel. Your support helps these messages reach more people who need healing, encouragement, and clarity. Every contribution, big or small, helps this movement spread and continue touching lives. Before this message ends, I want to encourage you to elevate your mind, your spirit, and your energy with the all-in-one transformation affirmations linked in the description. These affirmations will help you step into alignment, strengthen your confidence, activate abundance, and pull you into the highest version of yourself. Your next level requires a renewed mindset, and these affirmations are designed to guide you, empower you, and prepare you for everything the universe is sending your way. You are stepping into a season where what you lost will be replaced with better, where what hurt you will heal you, and where what ended will open the door for something divine. As you move forward, remember this truth: they may have replaced you, but they can't find another you. Your uniqueness cannot be duplicated, your spirit cannot be substituted, your soul cannot be swapped out. You are irreplaceable not because of ego, but because of purpose. You were designed to be rare. The people who fail to honor you will one day understand what they lost, and the people who are meant for you will recognize your value instantly. Hold your head high, keep your heart open, protect your energy, and step boldly into the blessings that are waiting for you. Your story is not over. Your worth is not diminished. Your presence is not forgotten. The world needs you, destiny needs you, and the future you've been praying for is closer than you think. Walk forward with confidence. Walk forward with purpose. Walk forward knowing the truth. They can replace your position, but they will never replace your soul. They can move on from your presence, but they will never escape your impact. They can try again and again, but they will never find another you.